2022 Toyota Camry, TRD. Going to be removing the alternator. This one is a new alternator that decided to throw the pulley off. So I'll just do a small detailed video here of how to get into this thing. We'll start by removing the negative terminal here on the battery. You'll want a memory saver on this. This one's already had an issue where the battery got low. It's already lost memory, so we're just going to go ahead and pull it. But remove your negative battery terminal. Go ahead and remove this cover. We'll lay it off to the side. Next, we're going to remove the 5 push pins from this cover, and we'll just pop it off, lay it to the side. Then we're going to come in here, remove these 2 push pins on either side, go through, get each one of these 10 millimeters. We'll be doing the same for this cross member right here. Take the 10s out of your intake, we'll be removing it as well. Now with all those free, got a little bit of wiggle room here. Just go ahead and remove this intake duct. We'll lay it off to the side. Now we're going to come in here. You can actually unplug your horns. I'm just going to remove the 12 millimeter bolt and pop both of them free here. Let them fall forward. You want to take the 10s out of these braces. One there, one here. We'll take a pick. We will pop the little holder out here for the hood latch sensor. We'll get a close-up of that in just a second. We're gonna drop these horns real fast. All right, I got those 10s out of these little crossbars here, the braces. Just come in with a pick, release this tab, drop this down so we can get the plug undone. Now that it is undone, we've got our horns just laying forward here. We're going to take out these 10s on either side here and remove these. Now with those free, you're loose here. Just have to get in here and pop a piece of plastic loose. And to do that, just take a pick or something and go straight down on top of it. And it's just a clip. Once you got those undone, I'll have to use 2 hands, but just pull this face plate here forward and wiggle this whole thing off loose. We'll set it off to the side, just like that. We're not going to worry about the actual hood latch or anything. We're just going to leave it connected. Be extra careful, because the way that's in there, you may end up bending something. Luckily, we don't have any leak or anything here. So anyway, now with this loose, you got a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm just going to go through here, pop off our reservoir. Fish that around back here, get it off to the side. Now we're going to come in here, we're going to remove this 10, this 12, this plug for the ignition coil. Might need to use a pick for that. Pull the plug here for your camshaft position sensor. We will remove this 10. You have another 10 right there, and of course gonna have to remove the alternator wire right here, which is also a 10. So I'll get some of these off. All that removed, you'll notice you now have a little bit of wiggle room here. That's really all we're gonna need. Also, if we drop down right here, you can see the plug for the alternator right there. We'll go ahead and pop it loose. So here's where you may deviate a little bit from me. I just like to do this because I have larger hands. But there is a bracket right back there. It has two 12 millimeters in it, one going into the alternator, one going into the block. I'll get a better picture of it here in a minute. It's difficult for me to get my hands down there, so I like to unplug the oxygen sensor, remove the bolts for the heat shield. You can do this too if you're lucky and yours aren't rusted up, but I'm going to do that now. Now with that heat shield out of the way, I have a lot more room to get my hand down in here to get to that bracket right down there. So let's get those 12s out of that thing. And here's that bracket I was telling you about. This is the side that goes into the alternator, this side that goes into the block. Take the block side out first. This one here I'll just back out and get stuck on it. But I like to use a short socket 3-inch extension to get down here into these. But now that that's out, we'll move up here to the front and the serpentine belt. Alright, so you may not be in the same boat as me, where you know, the pulley's gone and it threw the belt. But belt tensioner right here, it's 14. Just pop it back, slip your belt off of one of the idlers. Then come over here, you got a 14 on the top of the alternator. Then you also have one down there on the bottom. Now with that bottom bolt out and this top one loose, the alternator's freeing up. I'm gonna leave that top one in for just a minute. You are gonna have some coolant loss. So jack up the passenger side, get you a pan down here, as we do have to take this radiator hose loose. So slide your clamp back, get your hose free. Might need to get a pick in there on that. Get you something in there to go around, break it loose. And now that we got that loose, we'll take out our top bolt. Now with all that out of the way, we're going to finish sliding our top bolt out. Get our alternator free. Then we will manipulate the wiring harness where we can shift it toward the passenger side. Push this hose back. And it's just a matter of getting everything through that wiring harness. And getting the clearance to come up in here in between. Oh yeah, I want to also free up some of your AC hoses here just to get a little bit more wiggle room out of it. So definitely do this first. Now with these right here free, front and back, you'll be able to wiggle free and fish it out the front here.